not only do we have some gaps on this table, which is like a first, but you're going to see that there's only a lot of like one of cars. So a lot of these cars, when they are sold out, they are gone. And that kind of goes against their mission statement. We do have health, even the trucks here, right? Like even the trucks, we've had this truck for a long time, but it's like, keep in mind, this was a restock here. So we sold more trucks than you might think. This is our last Corvette pace car here. We do have the red version of this, which you'll see later. Yeah, I mean, when people are like, oh, you have plenty of slot cars, I'm like, when you see the table full of slot cars, sorry about that. Again, another Red Bull car. So the M1 Pro cars are a GRL, Global Racing League car. So here's the Global Race. I'm not sure if they're going to be the Global Racing League next year, so I wouldn't go out to just buy one, like to be racing it. Now these, sorry to get so distracted all the time. These are the M6s, and again, I think this has like some of the most of the last ofs. So these are pretty popular cars, especially this guy here. Anyways, I digress. So we're having to buy like more cars at a time, but you have less selection of choice. And right now is probably a record for like the most of the last ofs. Even like when there's two ofs, just because I feel like the channel in the store has been getting so much more popular. I think this was a restock. I'm not sure. Like if we had restocked that recently, I think we had restocked that recently. These are the last of the Ford Capris. These are like a classic car that people like. And here's another DTM car. I think what's going on here as well is these DTMs, like these kind of bodies. I'm not sure if they're being made anymore. Or if they are, they're definitely not making as much as they used to because they're not racing in the series. So I think we have at least half a case of anything on top of a box. If it was less than a case, I would have separated it. So yeah, we do have, I believe we have around half a case of the red pig. So this is this car, these cars, sorry, I'm not used to shooting this in 60 FPS. The Aston Martins, getting a little low there. Now, I want to point this out, that this is actually a blue AMG. I didn't realize that the number 27 here, the Team Winwyard, was actually an AMG just like this Carrera car. So I got a lot of these Carrera cars because of the livery being collectible, but the red and blue really look good together. So definitely keep an eye on that. I have two more of these Lamborghini Huracans. This is like the last of the Zaxby Turbos, and this is like the ugly duckling. Like even the 132nd ones got more popular. The KTM Expos are fairly new. They look fairly sharp. They are a slower car, but again, they're very popular. If you like the look of them and think they look interesting, this is not the kind of thing that you want to be like, oh, well, the car's slow, I'm not going to buy it. Like, no, you should definitely buy it. This is our last Corvette pace car. Mario and Yoshi, we still have a good stock of. However, they share a case now, so that's pretty nice. I really should have moved that late. I'll put these in the light. So I've told people about this car before, the Ferrari 488, which, by the way, again, not many Ferrari 488s left. This might be the only one left that I have in 1/32 scale. So yeah, so I say like last ones of it's like in 1/32 scale. So you can see the Red Bull logo right there, like kind of hidden around. Very nice looking car. Yeah, I hate to turn into like a generic everywhere else Carrera store. So there's some Canadian jokes on here. Sam Squanch, Maple Soda. I don't know if there's like a Trailer Park Boys fan in Carrera, but love that reference. I really like the way this GTY looks. This is number 5 Mustang. This is what we call like the Jurassic Park car. And then we have a nice looking white Mustang up here. The classic NASCARs are pretty much gone. You can see here. Any price tags you see are subject to change, by the way. Just going to save my legal troubles there. 3.5 CSL. Now, one of these Amanda's a fan of. Amanda's a fan of this one. Again, this is like another car that we couldn't do justice before. This is the, this, number 20. What does it say? Like, Oppet Hizar. I'll just call it Oppenheimer. The Panteras. So I'm getting like, you know, more of cars as they come out, but like the selection of cars I have is just, it's just not what it used to be at all. Like So it's kind of like a bittersweet moment. Like, obviously, slot cars are getting more popular. The channel's getting more popular. But as the channel gets more popular, like, look, here's like gaps here, like gaps here. There's a lot of one-ofs. As we get more popular, you're just going to find yourself getting less and less choice. As a matter of fact, what this really is saying is when a car comes out, it can, like, pretty much sell out. Like, that's it. Like, we used to have a chair here, and, like, there'd be, like, cars on the chair, and then the cars would spill into the windowsills. But yeah, as you can see here, not much stuff left. So if you want to even, like, get into slot cars, I'm going to link a video of our top 10 selling items for this year. Make sure to check that out as you're buying these slot cars, because maybe we charge flat rate shipping at the moment, so you can bundle up and save some money. You know, I want to point out this last car here before we go, because again, this was something we couldn't show too well before, but you could see that it's like a really nice color mix, this BMW M4. And yeah, I'm sorry to keep this video going, my poor watch time, but the DTM style chassis, like I said, these were very popular, and unfortunately you're just not gonna be able to get them, at least not at the rate that they were being printed before. At least that's what I'm assuming. Okay, see you guys later. Bye bye.